Hello guys and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, manager Carlo Ancelotti, ahead of Real Madrid Saturday night clash against Valencia, took time to talk about Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Joselu Mato, Courtois and Militão, not forgetting Arda Guler, ahead of the highly anticipated clash. Well, on this episode, we are going to relive you through those moments, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our next update. La Liga leaders Real Madrid will travel to Mestalla as they get set to take on Valencia on March the 27th on Saturday night. A hostile reception awaits the Merengues at Valencia's home ground after the controversies of last season, where Vinicius was racially abused by some fans at the venue. But Real Madrid cannot take their eyes off the ball and must focus on the task at hand, grab all 3 points and take a step closer to winning the La Liga title this season. Ahead of the clash, manager Carlo Ancelotti addressed the media in his customary pre-match press conference and confirmed a major double boost as both Jude Bellingham and Joselu Mato are back from their injuries and are ready to face Valencia 100%. Real Madrid have always found it difficult to win there. It is a difficult ground and the opposition are doing well. We need to be at our best, he said about the trip to Mestalla. But he did insist that the squad was more complete now that Bellingham and Joselu are back from injuries, and Dani Carvajal and Eduardo Camavinga are also returning after serving their one-match ban. Carvajal, Camavinga, Joselu, Bellingham are back. The squad is more complete, the manager said. Providing detailed updates on Bellingham's condition, the Italian added, "He is 100%. Everything he has done and needed to do individually is fine. He is comfortable with his ankle. He is at full strength. He is going to play," the manager said. The chat then moved to Vinicius Jr. and the experience to have endured at the Mestalla last season, with Ancelotti being asked if he had considered not fielding the Brazilian in the match. In response, the Real Madrid coach said, "Our idea is to go and play a strong game of football, and Valencia's idea is the same. The teams and the fans want a spectacle. We must not forget last year, because racist acts must be condemned and identified. Valencia did very well identifying the person who committed the crime. This is a city that has experienced a tragedy. We want to show our solidarity with these families. We want to play the best game possible because of that. On if there has been progress made in the fight against racism, Since the incident at the Mestalla, he replied, "Yes, Valencia acted firmly. So did the society. We all have to do it. Valencia acted very well in that sense." On whether he had planned any talks with Vinicius before the game, Ancelotti said, "Nothing special. He is prepared to do his best. I have nothing to add. We only talked about how to create problems for Valencia, a very well organized team." With the Brazilian set to reach a milestone of 250 appearances for the team, Ancelotti praised him, saying, "In the last 3 seasons, I have seen a constant and very important progression. He has been able to add continuity, goals and endurance to that quality. Ceiling, because of his humility. He has no ceiling. He can progress. His best quality is that he enjoys football." On how the team has performed despite facing several adversities in the season, Ancelotti said, "Taking into account the departures, you have to bear in mind that the squad has never given up despite the difficulties. Now, games come the good things. We see the return of Militão and Courtois. With this dynamic, it could be a very positive season." Providing a more concrete update on when Militão and Courtois could return, he added, "The date has not been set, but we have to take advantage of the international break and then the mini break for the Copa del Rey. At that time, they will do some work with the team. After April 14th, that is after Mallorca, they could be back." On whether tomorrow's game against Valencia is the most important league fixture left for the team, he added, "There are going to be very important points. At this point in the season, all the games have a greater importance." Ancelotti was then asked about Lucas Vazquez and his potential renewal, given that the veteran's contract expires at the end of the season. But the Italian did not directly address the matter, saying, "At the moment, we haven't talked about this. The reality is that Lucas is having an outstanding season. He has done very well." Amid speculations about the signing of Alphonso Davies, Ancelotti was asked what would happen with the left-back departure in the future. In reply, he said, "At the moment, we have 2 very reliable ones. One is Fran Garcia, who played a lot at the start and played well. Then Mendy came back. So for the moment, we are fine in that respect." Ancelotti was also asked about the video that Real Madrid TV posted criticizing referees and the controversies it has created, saying, "It is an issue we haven't dealt with. That freedom of expression is sacred for you and for me." On whether Aurelien Tchouameni could be deployed in defense on the night, Ancelotti said. There are chances. The truth is that to make a lineup, but especially the lineup for the night, will be a puzzle. Many deserve to play. There has been a lot of noise around Arda Guler and his lack of minutes in recent weeks as well, but Ancelotti once again stressed the fact that patience is needed, saying, "I think a young player like him needs to progress to play to show his quality. That clashes with the demands of the team and the club. That is why we have to be patient. I understand that you have to get minutes, but that doesn't correspond with the demands of the team. I would like the fans to see the talent," he concluded. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time, and very big Hala Madrid to us all.